Liverpool versus everybody. Uh, Good morning or good afternoon or whatever time it is where you are. Uh, yeah, it's game day, and as usual, I'm always excited to see Liverpool Football Club play. Today, I'm feeling a little down. I'm sure you all know about Firmino and his drink driving arrest. And first, let me just say, he's a very young man. We all know that, and we've all been young men or young women, and we've made mistakes. Be it at home with your parents, be it at school, be it at the workplace. Um, just in general, we all make bad choices. We all make mistakes. It's what makes us human, and hopefully, it's what makes us grow and learn from those things and make better judgments on them in the future. Um, with that being said, it's still unacceptable. Um, and there needs to be some sort of repercussion, some sort of discipline for Firmino. You see the way the club and club handle Sacco, and let's make it clear, I'm totally in support of that. I think he had that coming. And I think Sacco and Firmino are different cases because Sacco clearly had a bunch of different chances, and he had more than one infraction. And so he kind of made the decision easy for them, I think. With Firmino, as far as I'm concerned, this is one blip. Could have been a real costly one. Could have lost his life. You know, could have made someone else lose their life. We all know driving under the influence is not a good thing. There's too much to risk, too much at stake there, and that's why I think he needs some type of discipline. Put the team to the side. He's got a life, he's got a family. Just not a good choice. The thing with these athletes, though, making all this money, they spend it on clothes and you know traveling and whatever they spend. I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't know what people spend their money on, but they spend their money on things. And sometimes I wonder, why not just hire a chauffeur? Why not hire someone to drive you around, especially if you're going to be drinking? It just doesn't make sense to me. New Year's Eve, early in the morning, you're out on the road, intoxicated. And who knows what the percentage is? I don't know how they test it over there in Europe. I don't know if there's a breathalyzer test and like a alphabet count from Z or go backwards on the alphabet or touch your nose. I don't know what they do there, but clearly he was arrested for that. So for whatever reason, he didn't pass that test, and so they need to deal with it accordingly. And I'm not opposed to him sitting out the Stoke game today. I'm not. I love Firmino, and I don't want him to see him sit out of a game. I think it's important to what we got going on at Liverpool, but he's got to know that this is not acceptable, and it should be a lesson for not only just him but the rest of the players. I'm sure he's not the only player in football who's doing that or has done that, or maybe even on this team. So guys need to sober up, and I don't mean that in being drunk term. I just mean that in general. Like guys need to just really get it together, and these type of distractions are, it shouldn't be allowed, and they can be avoidable. I know it's the festive period. Have your drink. Have it at home though. Amongst your family and loved ones and friends. Why go out and risk that? It just doesn't make sense to me. And for that, I do hope. To me, it's more. It'd be a more unacceptable thing for Liverpool Football Club not to discipline him than the act itself of what he did. That to me would be more disappointing because you can't let stuff like that just ride. And it looks like right now Liverpool is going to let the law part of it kind of do its thing and then make a choice, I guess. And I can respect that. I just hope that there's something that happens retroactively for Firmino, and it's only going to be for his own good. He's got to know. Yeah, you can make mistakes, but it's the real world. You're an adult. You're young, but you're an adult, and there's going to be repercussions. There's going to be consequences for all your actions. There always is, good or bad. So I hope he has a good game today. That's all I can say. I hope he comes to play, and again, I hope this is something that we can just put aside and play our football. It's an unnecessary distraction, but I feel like the club can put it behind us and move on. I expect there to be questions for Klopp and pre-game pressers, post-game, whatever. And as usual, he'll answer those with class and just keep it moving. So on to Lucas Leiva. Inter Milan, I think. One of those Milan teams are in for him, and looks like at this point it's down to what Klopp wants to do. If he wants him to go, if he wants him to stay. Listen, Lucas Leiva's not going to play that much for us. I think we all know that. Injuries, suspensions, things of that nature. Then again, I just feel like Klopp really rates him, and that's fine. I was surprised a few games ago where he started instead of Klavan. I don't think that was a great choice, but that's what he went with. But yeah, if he wants playing time, I can't knock him for wanting to go somewhere else. And it looks like he wants to do that. It looks like that club wants him. So we'll see what happens with that. Stoke City, we all know it. Mark Hughes, he's had Stoke looking good past couple seasons. Joe Allen, or as a lot of you affectionately call him, the Welsh Pirlo. Joe Allen's been really good for them. Arguably, probably their best player this season, and not just goals, his work rate. Just a style of play I think fits them, and he's playing for a manager. Not that Jurgen Klopp didn't believe in him, but he's playing with a manager that really, really wanted him and really felt like he could use him, and he's doing that. So I'm sure he's looking forward to coming to Anfield, playing against Liverpool. But Stoke, for me, they got Arnautovic, he's out, but they got guys that can hurt you. Diouf, they've got Shaqiri, so they got some guys that can come in. But again, it's Stoke. And it's no game is easy, and no win is just given to you. But I think this is a team that we should, if we come out and play, right frame of mind, stay hungry. It's not allowed to have a first half like we did against Everton. I know Everton, it was a derby game and it was going to be tough and crazy and all that, but we got to come out with some spirit, especially at home, and keep that undefeated streak at home going. So. I expect a really good game. I expect us to pretty much dominate, though, and get the 3 points. Keep pace, keep our points up, and just handle our business. Not really worrying about the other teams around us, because we can't control that anyway. But just handling our business, getting our points, getting the max points when we can get them, and just staying hungry, just staying collective, just staying on top of our game, and however we win the game. Is lovely for me. If it's another 1-0 nail biter, if it's 4-0, if it's 6-1, whatever the case may be, I just want to get the 3 points. These are the teams I worry about, though, just a bit. I'm saying that we should win, and I feel confident. These are the teams that make me nervous because the top teams, if you will, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, teams like that, we never really have a problem with, as you've seen our track record, especially since Klopp has been there. So I don't really trip over those teams. They're the teams that I feel like Stoke, that can come together and on their day can cause us a lot of problems, more than they probably should. So, again, I think it's going to be a good game, and I think the guys are going to be ready to play. It's been a long break. We've been rested. We've had all the food. We've had all the time with family, opening gifts. It's back to football. Anfield, Stoke City tonight. Hope everybody enjoys it. We'll see you at halftime.